this morning to do the morning goat check because we are only a couple days off of kidding time for our first goat that's due. So we'll just head out and check on everybody. Really quick, see if we can get Chubby out here to let me check her. I'm gonna guess probably not. Oh, good girl. Good girl. So here I'll show you another different view. She's hard to see because of her patterning. But we're just checking right here, and she is, yeah, she's mushy up at the top here, but she's still hard on the bottom. Then do a quick udder check. And she hasn't put any more milk in her udder, so it's a good enough check. We'll check again this afternoon or closer to the evening. Hi, Lumi. She's my shadow, that one. All right, there'll be a lot of checking and letdowns, so we'll keep an eye on that. Afternoon goat check. Still spry. Hold on. Hold on. Loose. Udder's barely there. Ben? They don't like me right now. Look at the size difference on these. This is mom and daughter. She's a 2018 kid. And those big stretches are normal around this time. They, well, goats will do them anyway. It's because they are adjusting kids and stretching them so that they get in the right position. And her legs are getting loose, but the udder's not growing. What, baby? Had a great day here out in the warm weather. It got up to 10.5 degrees today, Celsius, and that is pretty much unheard of for February weather. So we were really grateful, spent a lot of time out, got the tractor up and running because, you know, as soon as it's over 2 degrees, it starts right up like it's nobody's business. So right now I'm just going to go and check on one of the does that has been getting into the pen or into the feeder and see if I can catch her in the feeder for you on camera. And then we're going to fix that feeder so she can't get in there. She's a goat. But let's go and fix that feeder before she gets in it again or back out of it, I guess, and stop destroying all the hay. Let's go. Oh, are you stuck? Are you stuck? Yeah, imagine that. Get yourself in there and eat it down too far? Well, I'm going to make it so you can't get back in there. Hey, Tiny? And if I catch you, I'm going to hug you to bits because I know you hate that. And I'm going to have to run and... I've been wondering why for the last couple of weeks they haven't been eating any of their hay, and that would be because somebody's been getting their fat feed on it. With any luck, that'll stop that. I also had to put up another board to keep the buck in. So today's been an escape or get in sort of day. Rainy's day 145. Her ligaments are really elastic. They are no longer pencils. So she's been doing lots of stretching. She's really puffy in the back end. You can kind of see how she kind of dips in there. She's not hollow in this spot. Well, I'm trying to. She's not hollow in there yet, which is usually a sure sign of the kids being geared across the. Ooh, that's hard to do. Geared across the spine. But she's getting there. It's only day 145. I very rarely have goat's kid on day 145. Do number 3. Do a quick peek over here. Solid. Do tomorrow. And here is our do girl, because hay in the bag isn't good enough. So I just wanted to go over how we prepare for our kidding season and a couple tips about cold weather kidding. My first suggestion, I always have rings on, or I always have a ring, sometimes 2. Look at my fat man hands. Make sure that you take your rings off. If you've got to go in on a goat, it just saves you piddling around, and make sure that you don't waste time on that. Tip number 2, make sure that you clip your nails. Man hands, next level. Hi! Hi, Minion! So this year I have unusually gotten called into work. I work casually, usually 1 day a month, but I'm working 4 days this month. And of course, 3 of them are when everybody's due, that's right. So I have a couple friends that are coming out. Somebody I will check before I leave in the morning. A friend will come out at 10 o'clock and check then. And my husband will come out on his lunch hour. And then I have another friend that's going to come out. Maybe a couple of friends that are going to come out between those hours. Probably around the 2-3 o'clock mark, just to do checks. It is not supposed to, it's not supposed to be ridiculously cold, so I'm not too worried about it, but I do want people out here to check. So I facilitated that. So usually I don't have an actual kit. This year I have a kit, so it's easy access in this shop for people. And I'll show you what's in it. It's really not that much. So our essentials are rag towels, old baby blankets that got stained, old handkerchiefs that are stained, old pillowcases that are stained because they've been used for this before, and what I call my scrap towels. So these are just towels that are old and worn. They've been through a lot. They've all been through a couple kittings. The other thing that I have this year, which I'm really fortunate to have, we have a roll of this kind of cute but pretty tacky ream of fleece for quick goat coats. And then I also have some of these were out here, so I needed to add them in. Scissors so that they can cut some up if needed. But I also have some goat coats saved from last year, and they are so simple. This is an old baby blanket that was stained, and it happened to be fleece. It is a square with 2 holes cut in it. And so when I do these fresh, before, like if I don't have any of these on hand, I take a blanket or whatever, if this is the baby goat, lay the big sheet over the baby goat, put that down so it hangs down to kind of their first knee joint, or just past their first knee joint, drapes really evenly over the shoulders, and I just do a quick snip with over here, I guess I can show you. I would just do a quick snip with the scissors, then I would take it off, cut that back, put it back on, figure out the length so it covers to the tail, do a quick snip, and make a square. Then I put it back over top, so it's halfway over. And I go, okay, the top of the leg where the joint meets is right here, snip. And on the other side, snip. And then I just stick one leg in. So the leg is like this over top, and I put it over top, stick the other leg in. Done. Instant goat coat. They last quite a while. They don't rip. Fleece doesn't continue to run. So you don't have to worry about it running and having to stitch anything. It's just super quick and easy. So I have 3 fleece blanket ones, and then we had an old sleeper that the zipper ripped on. Excuse, can I help you? That the zipper ripped on, and so I just cut the bottom of the sleeper off. This would have been the bottom of the sleeper. It's like a sleeping bag that their feet could go into, and there's no way for their feet to come out. So I just cut a sliver off, cut out the corner, cut back a bit on the seam, and then if this is the baby goat head, it just goes through like this and sits over top. So those are really quick ones. I actually really like these. They're super simple. And you can use, if you have old fleece blankets for fitted sheets, you could also do that with the fitted sheet corners if you were going to get rid of those, if the blanket ripped or whatever and you wanted to repurpose them. So that's basically all I have. There will be molasses left out, as well as dish soap for if it's needed. And if that happens to be needed, I will be walking people through how to pull a goat kid. So yeah, we're pretty simplistic on this kind of stuff. We don't have a lot of input in anything that we do. We try to keep things natural, and we don't dip navels. We don't do any deworming right away. The only thing that they do get is selenium, and I won't leave that for somebody to do because it can be easily overdosed. And if you hit a nerve, they can go lame, which we have had happen, and then you've got to brace them and everything else. So I'll do that when I get home. I like to do it within the first day or two, and then we do dehorning within the first week, which I hate doing. There is a video, and I'll probably do another one because we're getting better at it as we go. You're a mess, hey? And yeah, it just kind of becomes routine. You get up every hour when it's getting close and Every 2 hours when you're looking for it to be close and you start driving yourself crazy like I already am, I've got to go back out after I cut some pallets up for burning wood here and just double check again because I am already going crazy about can I feel legs, can I feel legs, can I feel legs. So if I feel like I can't feel them again when I go in there for rainy, I'll have Ryan come out and check, and he will come out and find them right away and come back in and say, you're already doing it, blah, blah, blah. It's a cycle. It is 1 a.m. and I'm just heading out to do another check. Feeling my age. It's 8 o'clock on the 3rd of February. Nice fresh layer of a little powder. Woo! Enough to hide the ice so I slip and fall. I got Ryan to come in and do the 6 o'clock check just to confirm that I wasn't going crazy, and he couldn't find ligaments either. So we are officially on baby watch. Afternoon check. Ooh, hello, Thomas. First afternoon check. Just finished up lunch with the kids. And it's time for their nap, so I'll head out right now. Oops. Do my check really quick. And see what's going on. My friend who is going to be taking care of the 10 o'clock checks when I'm at work, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, came by today to learn what he's feeling for, and hopefully he has nothing eventful go on, and at least one of these does has kidded before then. I can feel legs again. Oh, you kill me. I have attended a few online sessions that have said two things. If their legs are gone, it will go within 24 hours, no questions asked. And if you can't find their legs for more than 24 hours and you don't know what you're looking for, which is wrong. And then there is dispute amongst the goat community as to whether or not they can lose their legs and get them back, lose them and get them back. I can tell you from the past 7 years, there are some goats in some situations that will lose their legs and get them back 150 times and drive you freaking batshit. Alright, off for another afternoon check. Likely filled with disappointment. Oh, look who can still get into a feeder. Fabulous. Just heading out for another, I'm sure, fruitless evening check. Those are the wrong goats. That's not right. My end of night disappointment. Alright. I don't think you can see this. I'll give it a minute because, once again, can't feel ligaments. They just want me to stay up all night, I think. I think that's the goal. 4 a.m. check. Udder's tightened up a little bit. Still really loose back here, but I can find them. 7 o'clock. Doing another check. It is a significantly colder day than it was yesterday even. It's colder than it was this morning at my 4 o'clock check. And I think it's even colder than it was at like my 8 o'clock check. Terrible bulbs. I had done a bunch of other stuff too, but I thought I was recording and I wasn't. Which, I mean, is a thing. Because I hate heat lamps so much, I tie, double tie, triple tie. Whatever end is holding it up is looped. Tied through a loop so that it can't undo itself. And then there was heat light, and it was good. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Just on my way out again to go and stare at Rainy, who is driving me insane. All right, let's just stand and stare. I mean, I can sit and find symptoms. I'm one of those people, like, if I'm sick, don't look up WebMD. No. Or death. My finger hurts. Or death. The difference with this is, though, I have to gauge whether or not I need to stay out here, get the kids bundled up, and have them sit out here with me and deal with the fact that they're not going to have their Or am I safe to go to bed? I mean, it's not super cold out there. It's -8. However, if I can be here, I'd like to be here. Towards the pen. I don't know if you can hear me. When it gets warm in the winter here, it just billows. She's probably still not going to be liking me very much. She's super saggy in that back end. Just in doing another check. I'm actually going to hang out here for a while. She's looking closer. That right side is dropping. She's chatty. A little bit goopy. So we'll just hang out for a little while. Make some observations. See how we feel. There's Lottie. Sorry, I'm trying to get you guys set up kind of evenly there. She surprised me with the sudden presentation of a bag. Come on. Hey! You got the baby hanging out your butt? Why don't we work on that? Hey? Oh, imagine that. Okay. I'm going to give you a little bit to figure out how to not be clueless about this. All right. Hey, Ryan, my love. Can you bring me a charger? Because this phone almost dead. It's my good phone that I've taped. All right, I'm just gonna give her a bit because I stepped out here just to do a quick check before I hung up the heat lamps. brought a couple new heat lamps in, and I find this, and she has no idea what is currently happening. She's just completely clueless. Eating, standing. So this is Lottie on red. Stop eating the camera. Oh my gosh, she's texting people. Hi, Amy. All right. I'm going to give her a few because she's like, it's just her broken water so far. She flipped the camera. Oh, very good. All right. It's just the water's out so far. And she is not in any distress. Nothing has broken. Let me just flip this for right now. No, I can't do that. I have something there. No. What do you mean no? You won't bring me out a charger, but my phone's going to die. How am I going to live stream to the kids, Ryan? I love you. All right. Come on. Do it for the people. If anybody knows, I quit Facebook, shut down my accounts. Was going to pursue this on my YouTube channel, which if you haven't checked us out, you should. But because I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet, I can't live stream. So
thanks for tuning in for another episode. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram at SteadfastFarmCA. Visit our website and sign up to receive notifications on new blog posts, www.steadfastfarm.ca. Make sure to check out our featured channels. We absolutely love to watch these and hope you will too. Also, thanks to bensound.com for our music tracks. See you again next time.